This is AG500 challenge lab number 3. Configure security by using Azure Kubernetes and services. So the lab scenario is you are a security engineer for Exalo, an organization that needs to deploy secure containerized application by using Azure Kubernetes services. In this challenge lab, you will configure security by using the Kubernetes services. First, you will create an AKS cluster and then you will assign the role-based access control role to the cluster. Next, you will connect to AKS cluster as administrator by using Azure Cloud Shell. Finally, you will deploy an application as a developer in AKS cluster and then you will verify the security of cluster. So first is to create an Azure Kubernetes services cluster. Automated operations. So resource group is going to be core data load and this is dev test. Name is AKS. In availability zone clear 1, 2, 3 and checkbox. Then ensure none is selected. Okay. In authentication and authorization, select local account with Kubernetes. On the node pool page, select agent pool and select choose a size. It is going to be TS2V2. In the maximum node count, enter 2 and update. On the monitoring page, in Azure monitor select off. After this, assign the Azure Kubernetes Service Cluster user role to this user at the resource scope. So in AKS, we are under SS control IAM, and on this SS control IAM page, in grant to this resource, select add role assignment. On the add role assignment played on the role page, search for and select Azure Kubernetes Service Cluster. Select next. Select member. So now we have added the role assignment to this Kubernetes service. Next is to connect AKS cluster as an administrator. Let's launch the Cloud Shell Bash. So this command will connect AKS cluster in this resource group as admin. Verify that the current context of the connection to the cluster is AKS admin. Next is to deploy a container in AKS cluster as a non-administrative user. So after connecting to Bash, we are going to connect a AKS cluster in this resource group by this command. Let's verify. Cluster connection is AKS. Attempt to stop AKS cluster in this resource group by using this command. So it says authorization failed. This operation should fail as you are not authorized to stop the AKS cluster as a non-admin user. Next is to deploy an application named this from the Docker Hub. Verify that AKS pod was created for the application using this command. Expose the pod in this deployment to the internet for testing by using the command kubectl expose deployment. By running the following command, we will identify the public IP address. It must show welcome to ngx because this is the web server we have installed. I think this is the public IP address and it shows welcome to this server page. So this layer is completed.